Okay, here we have a 1960 Percival Wildcat go-kart. This has all been restored back to its original condition. It's powered with twin 700 Power Bee engines. These are the later 700 style motors. These were actually produced by Chrysler, a division of Chrysler Corporation. They're not the West Bend blocks. There's some subtle differences between the two. So these motors date from probably the late 1970s. This is the live axle model. Percival go-karts, the early ones, had a rather unique brake system. There's what's called the spot brake. It actually utilizes the sprockets. There's brake shoes on each side of the brake sprocket, and when you apply the pedal, the pads pinch the sides of the sprocket, and the sprocket acts like a disc. There's been some pros and cons on this. Some people say they work pretty good. If they get a little greasy or oily, there tends to be a little bit of a brake fade. I haven't had any problems with that yet. The tires are 6 inches on the rear. Front's 4-inch. Steering system is inboard. That was another complaint on these go-karts. People tended to say that the tie rods rubbed on your heels. Once again, I haven't seemed to exhibit any of those problems when I was riding it. Reproduction decal there on the floor pan. Decal said either Hellcat or Wildcat. If it was a twin engine kart, it was a Wildcat. If it was a single engine kart, it was a Hellcat. The earlier models on these karts originally were dead axle karts. In 1960 they introduced the live axle version, which this is. There's a shot of the fuel tank, seat mounted fuel tank. All in all, it's a pretty heavy kart. Ranks right up there with the Simplex Mark IVs in weight. But there it is, 1960 Percival Wildcat go-kart.